Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle. This is one of a paired match against Awesome 4, our Parliamentarian, 1642, against the Cornish Royalist army. So the Cornish Royalist army is a pretty fierce, close combat and impact force overall, kind of lacking in muskets, whereas my army is shooty, but not so great in close combat, and unfortunately the terrain looks kind of downhill against us. We will have to decide during deployment if we want to try to move up to try to get like a straight line on flatter ground here, or deploy back within the hedgerows and villages. We've got some bog standard pike and shot, some pike and shot with light guns, that just means more firepower and defensive impact of 50, some trash raw pike and shot, light guns, commanded shot, and dragoons to accompany our horrible, just absolutely horrible, shooty cavalry with no impact ability. And a couple of masked musketeers. These will do fine as long as they don't get caught in the open. So I considered the path of cowardice, but I'll refrain from that. We'll push forward into musket shot and try to hold our flanks. We've got a marsh to try to hold things together here, although there's a hill. We'll just shoot it out there. We've got dragoons and our not so impressive cavalry to seize these hedgerows. I am holding some cavalry back in the center to contain breaches or zone out pikemen if possible. The left might get a bit messy if he concentrates Lightfoot here. The commanded shot are outclassed by Cornish Royalist Lightfoot. Next turn. Taking that hill, yep. Maybe moving off of this ground entirely to try to stand there, or maybe there. So we'll hold back on our left and start to swing our right around. Yep, that's what's happening. Okay. There we go. Next turn. Take some pot shots, no need to do any crazy maneuvering here, to be honest. Seize that high ground. maybe shift left. Good. Next turn. Right, you fall back. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Fire. Good. It's all right. To keep our cavalry out of clear terrain against his cavalry. It's one unit of pikemen there. Where's the other one? Alright then. Next turn. Alright, very brave, they held firm. So he's on a timer, he has to break through here before I wrap around. half arc, I know, but I want the extra negative cohesion from cannon fire on those pikemen. Turn. Alright. Fire. Damn. Well, we tried. It was not enough. Sure, say hello. Keep shifting over. Can prepare to fill any gaps opened up by the infantry. Alright, not bad. Next turn. Alright, push of Pike is here. They're holding firm on the disrupts. Now that's a problem. Right. Let's see. Could just go for the auto break. Ah. Gotta be close. Okay, we might need to fall back and fire. We go here. I think then we're priority charge target, I'm pretty sure. Ugh. They hold firm. zone out some horse, but shoot at the lights. Hang back while we bring up infantry. You can hang back to plug the inevitable gaps that are about to open up here. Too bad. All right, that's what we got. Next turn. Perfect. That worked out. Well, worked out's a bit strong. Ugh. Yeah, that's going to be a gigantic problem. Bounce that. Yeah, even raw pike and shot can bounce good cavalry as long as you're steady. They're caught in the rough now. That's good. Wow, we held out for some reason. Great, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. What if you just... Alright, fine. So they are no longer a Kyle because they've suffered too many casualties, so they lose the 100 impact and melee POAs, and they can be flanked. So these are suddenly far less dangerous troops. But we might as well still zone them out with horse. I could charge them, but really, I mean, at this point, why would I bother doing that? Zone in those cavaliers instead. Then we can pour on the lead. Great. And do I need the insurance? Not really. Yeah, that works. Okay, so additional raw pike and shot. I guess I can start shifting left. It's the only real danger spot. Well, contribute your numbers. They are raw after all. Maybe force them to evade. Nope. It's alright. Oops, that might open up a charge. Well, too late now. Make way. Next turn. That's a shame. We're at very low strength, so they might just auto-break us in melee. Interesting. Okay, so here, if I turn, let's see, we need to zone this cavalry and this cavalry. And here we're just gonna have to hope we survive impact, because, well, if we don't, it'll be dangerous, I think. We'll shift them over in preparation for this potential cave-in on that side. And in the meantime, we can slip past and set up a drop. Can we... No, it's not that generous. Fair enough. They're above average, so we can just shoot them into auto break, even if we can't force a disrupt. Or not. So hoping for that extra cohesion modifier to do the trick. Well, they're close to dead now. Looking good, though we might cave on our left. Getting a well played. Let's see about that. I'm amazed that unit held out. I mean, granted, the pike and shot is slightly disordered in the rough, but still. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go well. Well, keep up your fire. Held firm. This unit is going to auto break immediately next turn unless we can find a way to rescue it right this second, which does strike me as a little unlikely. Well, if you move here and then charge, they're fragged, and then if you catch them in the flank, also fragged, and then you charge, and they hold firm, never mind. Well, it was worth a try. Normally I don't like to subject units voluntarily to cohesion checks, but it's one unit, it's one cohesion check, it's probably going to be fine. Right, well, that should wrap it up. We might suffer some breaks here, and we are going to suffer an auto break here, but we should be just destroying this entire sector. Alright, and that is match. Let's see what breaks we get. Either of these. Ah, very nice. Ooh. And one more. So 5 and 6. So that's match. Pretty lopsided score. That said, I don't have too much bad to say about how Awesome 4 played. It's a tough matchup for the Royalists, and I'm having trouble with the mirror. As he acknowledged in the chat, though, maybe going this way wasn't really a great idea. I mean, in a little bit more time, it could have paid off a bit, but even then, the damage would have been limited. Maybe better to accept the flank was going to be anchored here and gone into adding more pressure in this direction so I couldn't concentrate so much. But I'm not sure if that would have made a substantial enough difference to change the ultimate result, maybe just the route percent result. So a good game, toss and 4, and we'll see how I do in the mirror.